Everybody. Welcome to my channel, the B.A.M channel. I am IntroVertex, and I'm not going to play very long today. I'm just actually doing this to get a couple of administrative notes out there. Yoink, specialist. Ah, I didn't realize I did that. Okay, I just finished a broadcast over on Twitch, and I gave a little bit of information about a new endeavor that I'm part of, and now I'm going to do the same thing here on YouTube, just in case anybody happens to stumble across this. And I'm going to do that while playing a single game of solo Fortnite. This is my Simone Biles character, or inspired character, I guess you could say, because Simone Biles does not yet have an actual character on Fortnite, though I think she should. She's pretty badass. Yes, we're gonna see maybe knock out a small mission or two while we're at it. Come on. Oh my. Hush up now. Let's do this. Alright, quests. What do we got? Anything good? Thank you, bus driver. Swimming. I still haven't caught small fries yet. Dadgummit. Gotta go fishing. I've never seen that one before. Clutch the pearls, girl. Clutch the pearls. Somebody's got Sloan. Hi, Sloan. Oh, the Vulcan salute. Yes. Alright. Thank the bus driver. Where are we going? Let's go fishing right up here. Over by Pleasant Park. Probably gonna get shot for my efforts. Jumping too close. You like my glider? Big puffy teddy bear? I love my glider. A gun. Alright. So, my purpose today is not to spend a couple of hours just mindlessly playing a game and talking over and over again about mental health and welfare, or well-being, but I am going to talk about it. You know I am, because I do it every time. Give me a small fry. I think maybe small fries are only in the ocean. Yeah, no small fries. Note to self. Slurp fish. Okay, fine. I will take it. hold on, I'll finish my thought in a second. Okay. Yeah, I'm only going to play one short game today. When I get killed, that'll be the end of it, I guess. But I wanted to let everybody know that in addition to being an advocate for mental health and well-being, I also now work for an organization called Pathfinder.vet. And what we do, or Pathfinder's founding mission, was to help connect veterans, help them reintegrate into society after they left the service. I don't want to get killed immediately, guys. Come on now. Because then I'll have to break my promise and go play another game. Yeah, so its founding mission was to help civilians, military veterans reintegrate into civilian life. And as a veteran, I can attest to the fact that we were having a real problem doing that. You know, there's just civilian life is not as regimented as military life is. And for as much as we like to complain about it, the good thing about military life is when you're sick, you know to go to medical. When you have to have something done at legal, you go to the legal office. When you need something administrative done, you go to the admin office. Everything is pretty regimented and obvious. Civilian life is not quite that way. There's not as many avenues for help. There's not, and people are out there hustling, trying to take care of themselves. They don't really have time to be hand-holding somebody else. And that's unfortunate, but it's also just the way it is. Don't do that. So, Pathfinder can help bridge the gap for military transitioning to the civilian world. And they do that as users of a platform. The flip side of that coin is that the platform also can be used by services and programs to advertise the things that they do for the military. And it's not just military, by the way. It's, families as well. And more, civilians are going to have access to the program, to the platform, rather. And I think that's a good thing because it's a level of connectivity that you don't necessarily get in civilian life. Let's go check out the farm real quick. Oh, somebody's already been here. Gosh darn it. Why you gotta hurt me? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Goodness. Why are people so mean? Sorry, I'm concentrating. I can't play and talk at the same time, because I'm not that good. Oh, there we go. Fudge. Oh, crap. Oh, you rat. Fix myself up quick. There we go. What was I saying? Nothing important. No, it's a lie. Yes, I was talking about my new job at Pathfinder. Whew. Actually, what'd I do with the how many people left? 15? I just have to get to within the top 10. That's all I need to do. Use the terrain to your advantage. I know they do alliteration in the names of places here. Gorgeous Gorge, Bony Burbs, things like that. But come on, they missed an opportunity to name it Curious Gorge. Get it? Get it? Curious Gorge? No? Okay, fine. Oh! What? Ugh. Really? Dadgummit. Alright, well anyway, like I said, that was just one game. I want to talk a little bit about my new job at Pathfinder.vet and the fact that it seems like a lot of branches in my life are kind of coming together right now. So as an advocate for mental health and well-being, I will always talk about it. I suffer from depression and PTSD. I have a sleep disorder. It's a never-ending cycle that can bring you down. But just like physical injuries, if we break a leg, if we have carpal tunnel syndrome, if we have, LASIK eye surgery, there are things that we can do to address our physical injuries. We go see a doctor, and they help us, put us on a program back to well-being. It's the same thing with mental injury. And in America, we have this tendency to not want to talk about it, that mental injury is a weakness somehow, and it's your fault. That's not the truth. We know that's not the truth. And we need to do everything we can to eradicate that way of thinking. You can hurt yourself mentally or be hurt mentally just the same way that you can physically. And just like physical injury, you can see professionals and take steps to get better. And so we should. And we should take that opportunity to talk about it, because the more we talk about it, the less of a stigma it has around it. Now, here's the fun part. For me, video games actually play a part in that. Video games are actually good for our mental health and well-being. For the longest time, we thought video games, they're for kids, they don't mean anything, they're actually bad for us. Well, no, we figured out that they were good for our, say, spatial reasoning and our hand-eye coordination. But now we're also finding out through science that video games can be good at helping us cope with symptoms of mental disorders in many different ways, and help us feel better. So I will always be an advocate for mental health and well-being, and for the role that video games play in that. And similar to that, related to that, is my new job with Pathfinder. There's two different types of ways you can interact with Pathfinder. You can interact with Pathfinder as a user, and it's my job to help grow the user base, to introduce people to it. You can go on there, you can search for programs or services in your area, or if you're planning on visiting an area that you're not familiar with, you can use Pathfinder to search that area as well. And then on the other end of that is programs and services can put their program, their platform on Pathfinder, the platform, and use that to recruit folks into their services or programs, get their feedback, retain them as repeat customers or clients or ambassadors for their brand. And then they can also get one of the other premium features, which is some professional analytics that they can in turn use to provide to their donors when it comes time for fundraising. And that's critically important, especially for nonprofits that, say, provide services and programs for veterans or veterans' families or whatever the case. So I'm going to include a link to pathfinder.vet on my platforms, Twitch, my YouTube channel, and my PlayStation Network. So it'll be there if you want to check it out. And here's what I ask of you. If you know anybody that has been interested in getting into video games, but they're older and they're a little self-conscious because they don't know many older video gamers, tell them about me. You know, there's also, I don't know her, and so I can't vouch for the veracity, not the veracity, but I can't vouch for her platform. But I know that there's a lady out there who calls herself Tactical Grandma on Twitch. Shirley Curry broadcast. She's got an extensive YouTube channel. She's old enough to be my mother. I'm old, trust me. But yeah, Shirley Curry has been broadcasting for a long time on YouTube, and she's got a great Skyrim character arc. So if you know anybody that's older, especially older women who want to get into video gaming, please let them know about this channel. If you know any veterans or family members who are searching for services and having a hard time connecting, please tell them about Pathfinder. And finally, if you or anybody you know is struggling with your own mental health and well-being, please remember that it's just like, or almost like, a physical injury. You are injured, and you will need help putting it back together again. And you should never feel self-conscious about. Don't let anybody ever persuade you not to. Seek somebody's help, a professional's help, to get you back on track. And you're always welcome here. I will never stigmatize mental injury. I have my own, and so you're in good company here. All right? All right. So that's my message for today. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this a little bit later on down the road, do me a favor and do something good for yourself today. And if you have anything left in the tank, try to do something good for somebody else. Or if you have animals, your doggo or your catto or whomever, even if they don't know you've done it, it will benefit them and you both. All right. Thank you very much. You guys take care. I'll see you again on the other side.